coming on soon. Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome aboard. How you doing? Hey Richie. Hey Aqua, how you doing? Where are you guys from, by the way? I forget. Finally joined. How you doing? Who's this guy? Scotch Trooper. So just bear with us. I'm gonna test this out. Atlanta in the house. Nice. You?
Dude, what is up?
Good. How you doing? I forgot this thing gets cut off, huh?
Awesome.
I don't have too many Star Wars toys, but I like this one. So I've had this one.
That's a pretty stellar one. I like it.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. How you doing, brother?
I am outstanding. How are you doing?
Can't complain. It's Positive Vibes Monday.
right
Look at your beard, huh? You got it nice and nice, growing out a little bit. You got a little different style going on. I didn't see that in Atlanta.
Yeah. It's coming along. It started from laziness and then just became something. So I'll keep it for a bit. We'll see what happens.
So I guess audio's working fine. Everybody over there can hear us fine. I'm sure it sounds normal to me.
Yeah, I like it.
Awesome.
How about everybody else out there in Instagram land? Can you hear us? Thumbs up. Anyone? Or not?
Hi Doc. Hi Byron. Hi Grand.
Cool.
Matthew, how you doing? Hi Sam. Aqua, how you doing? Sounds good. You guys are good. Whiskey's everything's on. Hey, Whiskey's everything's on.
Maggie.
That's awesome. So, brother,
Mike, what's up?
Excited. I got you online with me, huh?
Yes.
You know who's going to be on, right? I'm sure he's going to be on. Unless he's in the middle of a move right now. Cello. You know he's going to be on supporting us.
He better show up. Move or not.
He's in the middle of a move. Yeah, he's in the middle of a move. He might not have Wi-Fi right now.
Excuses. He'll make it happen. If anyone will, it'll be him.
Yeah. So, guys, let me start this off formally. Just a holiday toast with my friend, Scotch Trooper here, Brett. Everybody knows him. Who doesn't know him? He's been through a lot of stuff this past year, but you know what? We're not here to talk about that. Yeah. We're here to talk about positive things, the good things, and toast to the holidays, and cheers to you guys, and just have two friends have a dram together as if we're sitting at a bar, you know, and just chat. So what are you going to be drinking today? What do you got?
Actually, right now, I am drinking your Marion cask.
Oh, get out of here. That's awesome.
Hell yeah. You sent me a sample, and I'm drinking it out of your Glencairn. So
that's nice of you, man. I appreciate that.
Doing it in style.
Hey, you want to see a little thing that I do that always amazes people? Yep. So that's your normal bottle. And this is once tonight's poison gets a hold of it.
Hell yeah.
So I get these light up things that I put on some of my bottles that I want to like feature for the night, like as far as when my friends are over and stuff. And it just looks cool. You know, it just lit up.
Oh yeah. So when I see your pictures, I always assume that you just have a cell phone underneath to shine.
I do that. I do that more than I do this. Because this I stick on, it's tough to take off once you stick it. But I always have two phones on me, a personal and work. So because of that, I use my second phone to do that, and I do it all the time, and I like it.
Ask Trooper when you want to do one, man. I'm game.
All right, so here we go. So I was with Denver yesterday. He was logging in from Australia. So once you have one of these glasses, and it's tough going back to a normal Glen glass.
Dude, I hear you.
His stuff is cool. He was talking about you too.
Good or bad?
Yeah, because obviously he was talking about his visit to Kentucky and how you hosted and how you guys hung out, and
awesome.
I told him I'll be hanging out with you tomorrow. So he was saying hello.
Awesome. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Our first toast. Yeah, so Scotch Trooper and I got to hang out. Met him for the first time, despite all the conversations we've had, and I guess support for each other over the last year. It was the first time I met you recently. It was a good time.
Dude, I'm so happy you came down. Whiskey's the World was phenomenal. You guys made it pretty awesome. But yeah, it was finally great to be able to finally sit down and share a dram or 12
Yeah. Yeah, we did hang out for the after party. You were busy. You were working the VA table, which was cool.
Yeah.
And I think I was one of the early few to try your VA distilling
Yes.
pick, or not. That's not a pick. It's actually, what did you call it?
So actually, yeah, it was a cast pick.
Okay.
But yeah, it was from their cuvee cask. So they gave me a couple different ones to sample, and went with my favorite.
Hey Charles, how you doing? Cool. So what's everybody else drinking over there? What's their Monday night dram? Let's see some comments. Somebody said they got some Dalmore in there. I think I'm still having this because Scotch Trooper's having it. That's my own Compass Box pick, and the one that I'm ready and eagerly waiting for to talk about, and we'll learn more about it. This is the pick with Whiskey Library DC, and more importantly, Scotch Trooper, because he's on right now. Sorry, Whiskey Library DC. So yeah, it's cool. Only 192 bottles in existence of this. Before we get off, or when we start talking about it, I guess you could let everybody know where they can still find it.
Ooh, Balvenie rum cask I see coming in. Let's see, Peat Monster Penicillin. Yeah, Mike.
Nice.
Glenlivet. Ooh, how is that first fill? The Glenlivet.
First fill, nice Scotch Society.
Yeah, that looks.
Scofflaw Cocktail, Truth and Whiskey. Balvenie rum cask. Oh, here we go. Somebody already asked the question. What's the best way to get it? So this one here, how can you get this, Brett? How can people buy this one?
So right now it's still available in DeKalb Bottle House here in Atlanta.
Cool.
I haven't checked recently, but they're down to a couple cases, so not too much still out there.
Cool. And what about, do you know any retailers that ship online for people out of state? Not
this one, no.
No.
No, yeah, this one. I mean, you pretty much have to have a friend in Atlanta that can ship it out, or.
Got it. Yeah.
Or send me a DM and I'll make it happen.
Yeah. That's pretty much the same thing for this. This is not available in stores at all, but if you DM me for my pick, I can find a way to get it to you. So that's that.
It's delicious, by the way. This is my first time trying it.
Oh, nice.
It's phenomenal.
Nice. I was on with the Scotch Dummies yesterday, and they cracked open a bottle.
Gotta love those guys.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, and they did the official test it. It was funny hearing it. You know, when you guys something with your name on it, and they're doing a test it. It was kind of surreal. That was kind of cool.
That's pretty awesome.
Those guys almost have 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, but they're like 97 and change right now.
And they deserve every single one of them.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I'm at 300 right now. But I started 6 months ago, just with all the experiences I get of traveling different distilleries and stuff like that. I said, why not take videos and post it for education purposes? That's what I've been doing.
That's pretty sweet. And you said you're up to 300?
Yeah, 330, 340.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to 1,000 hopefully next year. But it's not really about the following. It's just about the interaction, I guess, right? That's what we all crave, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
And the more and more we do it, the more we get used to it. YouTube is a little different, though. You had done you've done a few YouTubes with them, right?
With the dummies, yeah.
Yeah. I was just curious, when you guys do YouTube with each other, so what is it, like a picture-in-picture which comes up?
Yeah, so we do it through Google Hangouts. And then they just record
streams whatever's on your desktop on. Okay, I got you.
As much as I love the Hangouts, it gets wonky when like people set down their glass or something because it's all audio activated. So the camera will switch to whoever's talking or making noise. So someone might be in the middle of a great conversation or a great topic, and I'll set my glass down and it'll come to my face. I'm like, I'm not saying anything. go
That's what it is. God forbid you had Mexican for lunch. It might be gassy and they might just go back and forth. So somebody, Sam asks, so what has been the best bottle that has impressed you guys this year? What do you think, Brent?
I am going to go with the Bunnahabhain PX cask. It was fortunately and unfortunately, that was my first ever Bunnahabhain. So that really kind of started me off on the right foot. But really, that really blew my mind. It was actually at the end of Eric's Scotch and Time event in New York. It was like we're all winding down and getting ready to leave, and someone brought that bottle out, and I was like, at this point, my palate's shot, but I'll try it anyway, and it blew my mind even then. So I knew I had to go out and get a bottle.
You got Southern Belle just logged in.
Yes.
For me, somebody else asked, what are your current favorites or just favorites in general? I mean, this year, for the first time, I tried out This Is Not a Luxury from Compass. That kind of blew me away. That was a lot of fun. And I've had the extravaganza ones from Compass Box, and when I finally cracked it open and tasted it, it's just a phenomenal one. I really like that one a lot. There was a classic cut that was a discontinued one that the Scotch Father sent me. That was surreal. It was so damn good. I don't know exactly how old it was, but it was definitely a discontinued one, a few years old, and that was pretty spectacular. This guy was, the Whisperer, Scotch Whisperer, and Scotch Father. These guys have such incredible juice. Sometimes they send you a sample, you just relish it. It's so damn good.
Yeah, no doubt.
Did you try the Boss Hog 5?
No, I have not.
Okay.
Need to make
That's
that
cool. That's pretty good, yeah. That's pretty damn good too. Anybody try the last that's a malt? I have not.
I'm going to try the last malt, batted malt.
So what else is going on in your life, man? How's December winding down, this year winding down for you? Well, you got more, and then what's going on next year for you? Any plans?
A lot of plans, but nothing is finalized to the point where I can really talk about too much. It's going to be a good year. Granted, I said that about this year as well, but the year ended off amazing. I mean, doing this marrying cask with Whiskey Library and Compass Box, and then the Virginia Distillery release. So it amazing way to end off this year. I'm really excited about what January has in store. Cello.
Cello's here. Cello. Matthew J. Ryan in the house. We're missing you, brother. We're missing you. You helped create the best. Us three created. Was my favorite of all time. Compass Box video. That was fun.
That was phenomenal at Ponce City Market. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was fun.
You're just sitting there like the Godfather. You're like, yeah, what's up?
I got you, my friend. Cello was like, I got you, my friend. And you wore the glasses with the trooper in it. It was fun. That was fun. And it was just 1, 2, 3. We just came up with it out of nowhere. You were like, I think we were stressing you out. Like, listen, we need to do this. We're here together. You're like thinking, where are we going to go? What are we going to do? And it just all came together really, really quick.
Yeah, it just happened.
And then the drama of trying to crack open that bottle in secrecy, out in the open amongst 200 people with security roaming around. At one point, you want to tell the story to people listening?
No, dude, you have it. That's all.
Come on. So we have this really rare Compass Box that Cello is such a gentleman. He brought it with him to crack open for us. So Cello is Whiskey USA, by the way. Everybody give him a follow. He's an amazing guy. So we take the video with the Compass Box. I'm going to repost that video tomorrow just so you guys can see her later on tonight. But we basically said, okay, now we have to crack it open, right? So we're trying to find a place. This place, can you describe the place at least so that way people who are watching?
Ponce City Market, which is it's kind of like an indoor-outdoor shopping center in Atlanta. So it's kind of like an old renovated warehouse kind of thing. And so we were on the roof just trying to find a place out of everybody's sight to crack this thing open. And right as we pour it into the glasses, a security guard starts walking directly towards us. And so everyone just like disperses. I'm sitting there holding it like in almost in my shirt, so I don't have to pour it out. And you guys just ran off. I had no idea where anyone went. I was like,
I poured it down on a railroad track. And Cello was like, you know how expensive that pour was?
So,
and you were trying to leave too. We were like holding you back. We were like, no, we got to drink this. You were like, you were ready to leave because, you were done already for the day and you have to be somewhere and you have to be at home actually. So,
yeah.
And we were trying to squeeze this in and it was wacky, but it was fun. Now we're laughing about it. It was memorable.
Yeah, that made the story right there.
And then me and Cello, I think we held hands and then we went to the rooftop. We finally found the rooftop. We went to the rooftop. On top, there was an entrance fee. It was like you had to go all the way down to go all the way back up. And it was. You've been on top before? It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, it's
cool. They got miniature golf and they got food and they got these games and they got a cool bar. We sat at the bar. Except you could see the city's beautiful view. The sun was out, and we enjoyed it. I had a couple of minis with me. I was carrying the Great King Street minis. We took some pictures and stuff like that. It was pretty fun.
Nice.
It was a good experience. I got to explore Atlanta for the first time. The last time I was there, I was in and out. Atlanta's beautiful. I love Atlanta.
Yeah, it's coming a long way these days. Like I was telling you guys when you were here, when I first moved here, I was doing everything in my power to move away. But now I'm sensing the heart of Atlanta. Places like Decatur and Buckhead, the cocktail scene is booming right now.
Yeah,
so it's really a great place to be.
Food's great too. Food is amazing too. A lot of great spots. I took that one windy path that everybody walks on. What's it called? You know what I'm talking about? It's like a inside windy path that everybody walks on. It connects all the different areas together. What is it called? I forget, man.
The windy path?
Yeah, man. What is it called? There's parks there. There's restaurants there. It just connects from one area where we were. From there, it connects to all these other markets too.
Okay.
I don't even know what's called. I forget now. I'll look it up. But that was really fun. We rented those electric scooters, and we used those, and we were just basically using that everywhere, which was so easy to commute with those things. And New York will never allow it. People get into accidents. I guess there's too many people on the streets. Yeah.
Yeah, that would cause chaos in New York.
Cello's ready to host us.
All right, cool. Let's do it.
Well, Cello is going to be setting up his bar very soon. We'll be doing it. So, Sam Martin says, what are some cool whiskey events you all would recommend going to? Definitely any of the whiskey fests, right? Those are all usually good. There's one in Chicago coming up, I think, in February, March.
Yeah. Whiskey Fest is always the pinnacle of events, especially in New York.
Yeah, I was just there a couple weeks ago. You know what, though? As much as I enjoy those events, I had the VIP tickets. I was 15 minutes late getting in after it started. And each table had like 20, 30 people. You could not even try to get a pour. I barely got to 4 tables before VIP hour was over. And I heard within the first 15 minutes, anything good was gone. So it's cool to go to VIP, but that event, you just become too big.
Yeah, but it really all depends upon what you're going there for. I mean, if you're going there to hang out with fellow enthusiasts and meet up with ambassadors and learn about the whiskey, I mean, those are the places to go. Do the master classes. But if you're going for specific pours, you're going to be fighting a lot of people. Yeah.
Hey, some of the people might not know this about you, but if you could touch base on it a little bit. So, Brett is actually originally from New Jersey.
This I am. Yeah. So I lived there till '97. So I was there just to watch the Rangers win the Stanley Cup, and then we moved down here in Atlanta. And then once I moved here, we moved around a bit too. So we did some overseas, lived in Florida, Nashville, and then now we're still here. Like this is our hub. We have grandparents, both sets of grandparents 5 minutes from us, so it makes it easy for babysitting and whatnot. So
very, very cool. So next year you have some things you're working on. That sounds exciting. I like the mystery.
Yeah, yeah. there's a couple irons in the fire right now, so it's going to be an exciting turnaround early next year. So keep your ears open.
Very cool. So I poured this already in my glass. For those of you who came in late, can you talk about this really quick a little bit? How'd you get into this and what it is?
So it's the Great King Street marrying cast that I did with Whiskey Library DC. And essentially what it is, it's the Great King Street, but it's finished in a marrying cast, so it's a French oak finish, which once held Spice Tree.
Nice.
Yeah, nice little tie in there. So
yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, so as opposed to Jazz's, this one has more peat and sherry influence.
Yeah. Less peat, more sherry. Definitely a sherry bomb. And the interesting fact about these is the normal Great King Streets you get, whether it's the Glasgow blend, the red one, or this one here, they're normally 43% alcohol, and these are 49%.
Makes it that much better.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Cool, man. Cheers to you guys. Everybody watching. Cheers. What's in everybody's glass? When are we going to the UK to kick someone's ass?
Let's do that second week of January. Let's do it.
Hi Andy, how you doing? Grant agrees with me. Way too many people at these events. Absolutely. That's one of the things of me doing these Instagram lives is to have a conversation with somebody that you admire. What you guys watching, and everybody admires Scotch Trooper. So, just to get to have a conversation and just ask things and get to know the person as a human being, So have you been, I know you haven't been posting as much, but have you done anything cool for the holidays with the toys? Any cool imagery coming up?
I actually have taken a little bit of a break from that. I have quite a few stories and ideas that I've been planning out. So they'll definitely be making a comeback in the next couple of weeks, but I've just really been enjoying kind of a creative break. While these irons are in the fire, I've been focusing a lot on that. And so the rest will kind of play along with that as the news comes out. But
you're still passionate so much about photography, though. So I'm sure you've been shooting things, but nothing with the toys right now.
Yeah. I'm still shooting for some, I still have some clients that I've been doing on the side. That sounded really horrible. So I'm shooting for a bunch of clients and still doing that on the side. So
cool. Hey, guys who are watching, before we finish this off, when we do finish this off, we're going to have a little giveaway. So I'm going to be giving out one of these to one of Scotch Trooper's questions to the winner, along with a pin. And you got something too, right there, brother?
And I will be giving away one of these Glencairns, which is actually a Patreon only exclusive, or Patreon exclusive, and then also a sample of the Virginia Distillery whiskey that I released.
Yeah, so since you have that out, the bottle, let's talk about that. I mean, I have my other samples here. I got an update a week ago saying they were going to almost be ready to be shipping it out, so I haven't gotten a tracking number yet. I sent them an email today saying, guys, what's the update? I'm not being a hard ass either on them. I understand shit happens, but it would have been so cool to have that today to crack open with you and, do it on the live and talk about it. Since you have the bottle, can you show the label again to everybody and talk about it a little bit?
I would love to show the label because I designed the label.
That's awesome. I love the darker label.
Yeah. And then this was my favorite part, obviously.
Nice.
But yeah, so actually I designed the label based on Planet Mustafar, which is where Darth Vader ended up melting down to shreds, and then that's actually where his home base is, or his lair. So the cask they finish in is a cuvee cask, which is an STR, so it's stripped, charred, and then repaired. And so that's kind of why I went with the whole lava theme for that. But it's a typical Virginia distillery, so it's It's a marry of 6-year-old Scotch with their 2-year-old single malt, and then finished for 12 months in the cuvee cask.
And so their concept is so cool.
Yeah, I'm loving it. The fact that, as a young distillery, they're not going with, your gins or your vodkas, or they're just focusing solely on whiskey, and doing it in such a creative way. It's delicious. I should just open it up now, shouldn't I?
Oh yeah, tease us.
Yeah, why not?
So me and Cello got to try it, and Southern Belle got to try it out in Atlanta because you had a little sample, and right in the beginning you gave us some, and all of a sudden you spilled like a quarter of it. Remember?
Yeah. Thanks for bringing that back up.
What are friends for? And for people who are not familiar with VA Distilling, just know, Google top 20 whiskey advocate 2018.
Yeah,
And
number
they basically were 13.
Yeah.
Your cider cask finish, right?
Yep.
So let's do this.
Exact same juice, but then just finish in the cuvee cask instead of the cider cask.
Take control of the chat and have some conversation. I'm going to go get my bottle of the cask finish from downstairs, so that way I can have that as the next one.
Right on. Oh, he left me alone. This is really awkward. How you guys doing? Good talk. Okay, cool. So yeah, it is not unfortunately available in Canada. We did have an allocation on Cellbox, but unfortunately they could only send within the U.S.
You like my Delilah shirt?
I love it. I had one from the party that I went to there, and then left it behind because I'm awesome.
It's funny. I did the same thing. So I got this one. I have it, and then the first one, the original one, I left it because we were there late, and I just left it there. So I reached out to them. I DM'd them and told them the situation. They're like, "No problem. Just send us $7 for shipping, and we'll ship you another one." And I just got it literally a week ago, the original one. So this is the other one I have. So I have both of them now, which is cool.
Oh, nice.
All right.
I think Karen said that she got me another shirt, but I haven't heard from her since.
Yeah.
So I don't know what she did with the shirt.
Yeah. So this is number 13, right?
Yep. Delicious stuff.
Yeah. Your bottle. So I know I'm waiting on mine still to come in. Where can people buy from online? I think there's still a link on your profile on the Instagram, right?
Yeah, actually, and as of, I think, yesterday, that link is now sold out. So actually the only bottles are now available at the distillery itself.
You snooze, you lose.
Yeah. So, and I think the distillery only has maybe 4 cases left. I mean, it went fast, which, it's a delicious whiskey. So, no doubt, but
thanks for teasing. Not available in Canada. Compliments on the shirt. Thank you so much. I lost it. I got another one. That's cool. What we sell to Whistle Pig. That's your secret. These guys having no side conversation about Canadian stuff. I charge 10 cents a comment for side conversations. I'm sorry, pesos. What else is going on, brother? Anything else you want to share with people watching? Or
no, I just want to know what everyone's doing for the holidays.
Anybody going on any vacation? Some people go away on Christmas, right? Because the kids get a few days off and things like that, or a week off, depending on where you are, and so people just travel away.
Which shirt are we talking about?
Your shirt. What are you wearing?
I'm wearing a whiskey shirt from Sip Dark.
Ah, cool. Beach bound for New Year's. Nice. Which beach? Where are you going?
See, she was talking about your shirt, the Delilah shirt.
Ah, yeah, yeah. It's you can reach out to them. I think you could purchase it and they'll mail it to you. You know, it goes nice with the bottle.
Nice.
You have a decent. I'm sure you have a decent Compass Box collection, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's probably one of my favorite releases from them recently. That
Yeah.
20th
It just
anniversary.
got a score too. I think 96 points, 96 or 98, and Wine Enthusiast Top Spirits. It was one of the rated the top blended whiskey.
As well it should. It's delicious.
Yeah. What's your favorite Compass? What out of your that you've had? I mean, or that's very memorable.
I still have a sweet spot for the Flaming Heart.
Which one?
That was the whiskey that turned me on to Compass Box. I saw the bottle, I saw the label on the shelf and knew nothing about them, and reached out to actually Scotch Test Dummies. I was like, guys, I've never heard of this. Is this something I should pick up? Yeah, that's the exact release. Yep. And so they messaged me back immediately, like, pick it up.
Yeah.
And that bottle right there makes my favorite lamp. That thing looks amazing.
Is your favorite lamb?
Lamp.
Oh, lamp. I was gonna say lamb, but I was like lamb. Lamp. You're right. You know what? This will be really cool. You're so right.
Yep.
But yeah, so the current one.
So Scotch Dummies told me to get it. I picked it up, opened it, loved it, and then that was the start of my love affair with Compass Box.
Yeah.
But yeah, every release has just been phenomenal since then. Of all theirs, but of the Flaming Heart. That's like that line or that expression just really speaks to me. It's awesome.
Yeah. What I learned recently, we don't even realize it. When I was at a whiskey fest, I had Stranger and Stranger seminar with John Glazer. It's actually uploaded to my YouTube. So if any of you guys watching, check out my YouTube channel on the same name, Tonight's Poison, and look up for the video for the John Glazer. That is an amazing seminar. You guys will be mesmerized with how much you learn and see. Stranger and Stranger has designed 20 plus labels of Compass Box. All of these labels are designed by Stranger and Stranger, and John Glazer and Stranger are celebrating their 10-year anniversary. But what I learned that night, which I don't know why, just sometimes it's right in front of you, you don't realize, is all the Flaming Heart labels are the logo or the design is exact, just tweaked by colors and stuff like that. So you can see the heart and everything is almost there, just tweaked a little bit. The imagery is pretty much the same. Even this one, just it looks similar, but you think it's different, but it's not. It's very, very similar. It's almost, just a little bit tweaks. The heart is there and everything's there. So I found that kind of intriguing. Like they look similar, but I thought they were so different, but they're not. They're pretty much identical in some ways, imagery wise. So that was kind of cool. Plus they had this beautiful poster with all their stuff they've ever designed. Stranger for a Compass Box. So that was kind of cool. I'm gonna go frame that one.
How is that new Stranger and Stranger?
How is the whiskey?
Yeah.
Well, I should say the spirit, because it cannot be called whiskey. What they did is they put 1 year fresh bourbon cask spirit in there. So this is not aged. What is it? 3 years requirement? 3 or 4 years, something like that. So they can't call it whiskey. So it's called the spirit. But yeah, it was good. It was really good. To be honest with you, I had it way towards the end of my palate being shot, but I remember it being good. I remember seeing other people's faces, and it was good. I mean, does Compass Box ever produce a bad whiskey?
I haven't had one yet, so.
Let's see what we got here. We got some comments. What do you guys think about Pappy? What's your opinion on that, bro?
I'm actually not a huge bourbon or rye guy anyway, so it still seems massively overrated to me. I enjoy. So I went to Whiskey Fest in San Francisco, and so we made it for the VIP hour. Doors open and everyone just flooded for Pappy. And so I'm looking around. I'm like, okay, well, now that all these other tables are open, who's here? And there was John Glasser just sitting behind the table. I was like, well, that's where I'm going to be hanging out. And so we just hung out, and that was right when the 3-year had come out. And so we talked about that for a bit. So
Yeah.
just great to be able to sit and chat with someone like that in the middle of one of those events. But I made it through the Pappy table, and at the end, it was good. I don't think it was worth the hype that it has now.
Exactly. Hype and price. What you can't have people want, and that's basically what it is. It's good whiskey, but is it good for the price that it goes for now? No. Is Yamazaki 18 good for $500-$600 that it goes for now? No, it's great.
It's delicious, but it's not worth that. No.
Yeah, $250, even $250 is a lot for it, and you can't find it for that much anymore.
My first ever Yamazaki was the 12, and I bought it multiple times for $60.
Yeah.
And then now you can't get it for under 100, 120.
Correct. So some of the comments here, double single from Compass Box. That is a stellar one. I love that one. That's my first Compass Box. I haven't tried it. Have either one of you tried the last vatted malt from Compass Box? I have not, actually.
I have not either.
No Name 100%. Absolutely. No Name is delicious. I love that one.
Have you tried the Lost Blend?
Yes.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm down to the last quarter of the bottle, and I'm just afraid to finish it.
Matthew J. Ryan says, going to open a few bottles for Christmas. That's the only vacation I need.
Yes.
I love that comment. Comment of the night so far. Cool, guys. Any questions for Brett? Any questions? Any questions for Brett and myself? Anything? Feel free to ask. Just hanging out here, just having a quick dram. You had dinner already? Are you was like, yeah. Are you do you normally have dinner early?
Yeah. I mean, with the two girls, we need to get them on a schedule. So we get them dinner about 5, 6 o'clock and get them to bed early so we can enjoy the night.
Cool. Yeah, I grew up having dinner at 9:30, and now like I've changed it to 8:30 basically. Yeah. So, yeah. What does it say? Oh, so we got a lens question for you. Nice.
Oh, nice. Okay, so the camera I use is the Nikon D720 or 7200. God, I can't even talk today. And the lenses I've been using have been the art lenses from Sigma, which are phenomenal. But yeah, definitely check out the art lenses. I switch back and forth between three different ones at this point. It really depends upon whether or not I'm shooting the toys, whether or not I'm shooting a bottle outside. So it really kind of depends upon the scenario as to what I'm using. But yeah, that Nikon was my lifesaver. So
Scotch Trooper is going to have a question eventually for you, but you know what I will do? You can have your question at the end, and you can give your stuff out, and I'll do a question now, and I'll give away a glass and a pen. So if you guys know the answer, first person to get the answer correctly in the comment section here will win this.
Can I answer?
You can definitely answer because it's about you. Which state did Scotch Trooper live in before Atlanta? That's an easy one. So the first person to get it right gets a Tonight's Poison pin and a Tonight's Poison 2018, soon to be extinct, Glencairn glass.
I don't have a date on mine.
Yeah, those were my originals. Those were my first. So for me, those are my special ones. Arizona, AS, nope. Is that New York? Nope. Ohio? Nope. I love this.
Cello nailed it though.
Cello did say it already?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't see that. I missed Cello then, I guess. Where? No, where?
Did you not get it?
Did Cello say something? I don't even see it.
Yeah, I see it. He said Jersey.
How come I don't see that comment? I got Rich up. Okay, so Cello, you got it. Okay, you know what? I'll give it to Cello. I think you Cello, you got to get it anyway, man. You got a box coming for me anyway. It's going to have that stuff anyway. So I'll say Richie. Richie and Cello both win. So Richie, DM me your info, and I'll get this out to you, brother. Cello's like, come on. Cello right now has no glasses whatsoever. Everything's in a box. He could use a glass right now. How you doing, Euro? What do you do for your holidays normally? Is it a big dinner thing, or is it do you go anywhere? You stay home?
We typically travel, but this year we're staying home. Just way too much going on, and so we decided to kind of cut back.
And New Year's?
New Year's, if it's anything like the last 3 or 4, I'll be in bed by 9:30. I typically end up doing a lot more either before or after New Year's, so the day of I crash.
Okay, all right. Nothing wrong with that. Everybody's got a different thing.
What about you? What are you doing for New Year's?
This year I don't have any plans yet. In talks with a group of my core 4, I like to call it. They're my 3 oldest friends. I'm part of a core 4 that I've known for 20 plus years, and basically going to be doing something probably like a house party. Probably go out for dinner and then hang out at somebody's house till 2 or 3 in the morning, and bring some nice bottles and drink them. Nice. Start 2019 the right way.
Nice. I saw Mark Blylock?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I saw that he does his heel parties. I would like to kind of incorporate something like that for New Year's. That would be awesome. Just everyone bring in their bottles with about a quarter left and just finish them off. That'd be awesome. Yeah.
How about doing a fireworks at VA Distilling?
Yes.
Awesome. Do it at the distillery. Ooh, that'd be cool. Oh, yes. Get a room and board, set up a whole thing. New Year's at a distillery would be kind of cool. Question is, which staff is going to be there to open a distillery up, unless you own the distillery yourself? That's your idea.
Emma made it. Emma.
What else, brother? How's everything else going? Life is good otherwise? No complaints?
Oh, yeah. No complaints at all. It's a nice, chill way to end the year and just relax with a couple drams and a couple movies.
Oh, yeah, you're a big movie watcher?
Yeah, I'll probably throw Star Wars on a couple times.
Repeat. What was the last movie you saw besides Star Wars?
I just finally watched Deadpool 2.
I like that movie. I love Deadpool.
Holy crap, that was so good.
Yeah.
But beyond that...
He's so good. Ryan Reynolds, I've been a fan of his since the Van Wilder days. When he first came out with that Van Wilder, the Indian kid, I just became a fan. And he's got such a great sense of humor. And I heard he's relatively like that in real life.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine. But yeah, I typically... I still stick in the same genre, but I like the sci-fis. I like Marvel. I like... but then I also have been doing a lot of documentaries on Netflix, like abstract, minimalism, just a bunch of like artistic kind of recharging the creative juices.
Yeah. YouTube is so good. There's so much stuff on it now that I actually 4 years ago I canceled my cable. And then I got sucked into it again like a year and a half later, and I just canceled it again 2-3 months ago. Because it's like everything's streaming, so you don't really need it. And YouTube has so much stuff, and I have Apple TVs in each room, and makes it easy, as far as streaming things. Beer Jesus asks, how much do you guys drink a day? Oof, that's a tough question. You go first.
A day? It depends what day it is.
How about
I don't drink every day, but when I do, it's usually a couple drams. There's usually no rhyme or reason.
Yeah, casually. So for me, I'm a liquor distributor in New Jersey. I have been for about 12 years, and Sometimes I'll start on a Friday at 10 in the morning because we're having a meeting and we got a new product to try out. I mean, we won't drink, we'll taste.
Yeah.
But back in the day, like 4 or 5 years ago, our meetings used to be like a little crazy, where sometimes we'll try 10 new products. So it's like drinking.
Yeah.
But I typically will drink about 6 days a week. Obviously not a lot, but it varies. And I'll try to make sure that I don't drink once. A couple months ago, I started this regime where I was trying to go alternate days, but it's really tough being in the industry and at the same time doing this Instagram thing. It's really tough to not do it. So all I did is I went on Amazon, looked at some good reviews, and started some milk thistle pills. So anybody who knows about milk thistle, please comment. They basically are vitamins for helping your liver.
Okay.
Yep. So it really makes a big difference.
And Ozark, I have watched 1 or 2 episodes of that.
Great show.
I've heard it's amazing. I just need to get back into it. So good suggestion. And favorite Christmas movie? Man. Would it be cheating if I said Christmas Vacation?
Yeah, I like those too. Yeah, I like them.
I'll also throw in there because now that I know the Amazon, I'm going to throw in Die Hard, even though she says it's not a Christmas movie.
Ryan is an awesome Canadian. Okay, Bourbon Shenanigans. Hello, guys. I like Ozark also. It's a great show. It just started off the right way. Scott in the house. Each of your favorite Christmas movies. I'm just catching up. Charles, 1 to 2 a day, either frame or beers. Yeah, Charles, I've been seeing your Instagram stories lately. You're shopping around for some IPAs and some new type of beers. You've really been getting into it lately, huh? Good for your liver. Whiskey, my motorcycle.
They'll shoot your eye.
I'm catching up still. Cool. So, guys, we've been on for about 45 minutes. I would say another 5 minutes or so we'll get off. Any last comments from anybody? Please feel free to ask questions. You got that question you've been thinking about for your giveaway?
I don't know. You took mine, so I'm.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Really? That's funny. Great minds think alike.
Yeah, no doubt. Okay.
Beer Jesus sounds good. Hit me up on a DM if you come to New York. We'll catch a drink.
The cask so this is for the sample of the Virginia Distillery cask, as well as the Patreon exclusive.
Ooh, drum roll. Brrr.
What did I say was the cask that the Great King Street was finished in? For our Marion cask with Whiskey Library.
I know the answer, but I know you're going to send me one anyway. Come on, guys. There you go.
French oak is correct.
There you go.
Correct. Well played.
All right. Nice. Good job, man.
All right. So yeah, send me a DM and I'll ship all that over to you.
Yeah. All right, brother. So one last toast. You want to say something? You want to say any comments for the holidays? Anything at all?
I would like to say, I am really looking forward to next year with everybody. So, cheers. 2018 is almost over. Let's rock it in 2019.
Absolutely. Hey, I got a chance to meet, my toast will be I got a chance to meet Brett, and he's a great guy. He's been through a lot. You get stronger as things come up in life, and everything in life happens for a reason. I've gone through different things in life also. And trust me, when you look back at 2018, 2017, whatever, you'll say, you know what, I'm glad it happened to me, because it makes you stronger and you get off your ass and you hustle more. As soon as you do that, you just grow more, and financially is going to come rewarding wise, but as a person. So I'm looking forward to 2019 also. Cheers. Cheers to everybody who logged in. Much appreciated. This video will be up in a couple of days on YouTube also. I would ask that if you guys have a YouTube account, please follow me on Tonight's Poison on YouTube. And of course, if you don't follow Scotch Trooper, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, you have a personal account too that you post sometimes. What's the account again? I don't recall off the top of my head.
It's Drinks with Ferenz. My last name, Ferencz.
Yeah, so make sure you guys follow that. And you know what? The Patreon account also, just check that out also and support some creativeness, even though he's taking a little break right now, but I'm sure he's going to be back in January with that.
It's going to rock. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks for doing this, brother. I appreciate you coming on. Cheers, man. Much love. Happy holidays to you and your family.
As well. Cheers, guys.
All right, guys. Bye. Now, Easter egg, he's going to sing.
Oh, hell no. No one wants that. No.
Not enough drinks yet. Hey, are you going to DC, Eric's event in DC coming up?
I haven't heard about it, no.
Okay. So. All right. I'm sure he's going to be reaching out to you. There's one coming up in January.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
you can be my plus one.
All right. Cheers, guys.
See you, brother.